Hey folks, how we doing? It's I can do this all day long and I never remember. It's 9:48 a.m. Monday, December 7th. 8 is knowledge, data. 4 is fortitude, and 9 is old energy. What I get there is just something for me about just keep going. Anyway, which is what I have to. Anyway, um, I'd like to talk about water, and I'd like to bring up someone else that a lot of people are already aware of. This book is called Love Thyself. The Message from Water, number 3 or something. Love Thyself, The Message from Water, number 3. It's Masaru Emoto. Okay, and if I didn't say that right, sorry. I have issues with everything. This guy's really cool. Okay, now, what he discovered was by people, and I'm going to explain what he talks about the you putting your emotions and energy and love and some of your spirit, your energy off your spirit into water. It does make a change. This is a fact. They've proven it, but I want to explain why. And in doing so, I'm going to bring up a video I did a long time ago. Something I've said of maybe about 2 or 3 videos. I have no idea what they are. I've got over 400 videos out there. Darn it. Anyway, I've talked about one time when I went down to the Chattahoochee River to meditate. They had a way you could walk through rocks and then get to one that's really out in the water and just sit there, relax, and then just feel the energy in the water. And I was surrounded by water, and I was just very calm, just feeling all the energy, and I was looking at everything around me. I just opened up and just felt everything. Um, it's not easy for anyone to do, for most people to do. As much anxiety as I have in my life, fighting and stuff on the other side all the time, it is difficult. However, because of what I am and the fact that my energy's out there already anyway, that makes it easier. So as you try to do this, if you get frustrated, folks, just keep going. Just keep doing it, because the more you let yourself get frustrated, the more your DNA gets all crimped up, and the harder it is to get anything done. Um, so anyway, I was relaxing and just taking my energy out and just feeling it out everywhere. Feeling the field. I was extending my inner energy out into, it's like an aura energy, and just feeling stuff around me within a, whatever, 1 mile radius or something. Um, and I was feeling the Canadian geese that are there, the trees. I was really connected with them. They were glowing a beautiful yellow lime green color. Um, there were the fish in the water. I could see them. I could see they had a singular core energy, or they don't have the Kundalini with the 2 different spirits in it. And I can see the different energies to separate them for what they are. That's part of that's a necessity for me for what I do. So it's a strong part of one of my abilities. But I was looking into the water, and I was seeing all these beautiful little small golden flakes of energy all over the place. So I didn't look to see if it's I knew it was sentient, but I didn't go to look at it as individuals. It seemed to be more of a constant singular flow, and I'd never seen that before. That was interesting as all get out. People who think I know everything, I have access to everything you need to know when we're talking. I have good information to leave you. Again, here we go with the swimming pool and the water balloon again. There's no way you can be aware of so much at one time. One time Gaira got real upset, and I've said this before too. She got real upset, and she said, "I'm fed up with this and tired. And she was so upset. I said, whoa, whoa, Gabriel, what's the matter? And she said, just look. And she was telling me just look at the whole planet. So I tried to look at the whole planet at one time, being energy wrapped all the way around it, spirit wrapped all the way around it, and starting to focus on all those little things. I almost passed out, literally, fell over, hit the wall. And then I just kind of stopped and focused on different points around it. The human mind can't do diddly compared to who we are, okay? Nothing. It's like a long distance track star running, and he's got duct tape over his mouth with a pencil hole in it, okay? Maybe not even a pencil hole. Anyway, so I was looking at all these little beings, these individual pieces of energy, and I just started. I went down to their size and opened it up so I could look at them, and they were individual little beings, but they were part of a whole. And I said, that is interesting. And I looked at him. I said, you're not one of my kids, but you've got my energy in you. And I'm like, what the hell are you? I was really confused. What they are is the small beings that are inside water. It's part of the makeup of water. And when I asked them how the heck they had my energy in them, they said it was from me being on the planet so much that literally my energy's in them, especially when I go down to the water because it's so strong. I just fill them up with that energy. And I'm like, oh, okay. That makes sense, but I was trying to see where they come from and everything else. It's just people as part of water. Water has got incredible abilities. But just as they absorbed my energy, then when I was reading Masaru Emoto, boy, did that make sense. There's no such thing as magic. Magic is something that applies to a law of physics that we can't understand yet. And by the way, there's physics and then there's metaphysics. You put them both together and you get something called actual reality. That's what I teach, okay? Is you understanding what's really going on and starting with who you are. Not this physical body, but I mean all the components in it. You are the sum of your parts. It's just that a lot of it's metaphysical. So anyway, the more love you put into water, the more you literally put love into these little beings. And these little beings are part of what makes up water. They are like water. There's more. They're the spirit that's within water. Okay. It's neat stuff. It's from Gaira. Very neat little beings. So anyway, I want to say that about Masaru Emoto. The guy's really cool. I know a lot of you are really in touch with him. Like anything else, when we try to focus on one thing, we can get basic information, and then the more we try and stretch it out into something else, the more we get away from the real basic truth. So I wanted to offer you the basic truth behind what he says. And there's a whole lot of good. I mean, please read him. The guy's cool. Y'all know this ain't about me. Masaru Emoto. Love thyself. Love what's around you and watch it become part of your love. Watch the world change as you become yourself. I've said it before, I don't know how many times. Become yourself, and you will become the change that you want to see in the world. Because there's a lot of good people out there. When I say people, I'm talking about the human beings, the animals, plants, everything. Planet, stars, fae. We're a big family, folks. And that's what's going on with the water, how it does it. It's not magic, it's life. It's metaphysical reality. Love you, man. Have a good one.